Yo, what's up? Jason here from the Portuguese Brothers. I got a little tip for us, for those who are experiencing tendinitis when they're working on any of their front squats, squat cleans, snatches, you name it. Anything that can kind of smash in that knee, create a little bit of that stress it out too much, and we get that tendinitis. So, long story short, a lot of times when we're squatting and warming up, doing our little body weight squats and trying to prep the knee, we don't get quite enough of this knee extension coming through the front of the kneecap. So I got a little stretch that I've learned over time. I'm a big potential for tendinitis. Just for some reason my good old tendons love to be rock solid and not like to stretch too much. So this thing has helped carry me big time, where I could squat potentially every day, every other day, and be pain-free working with all sorts of different movements. So we're gonna learn to really open up that knee, create a lot of extension through there, and get those tendons very pliable. So therefore, when you do have a lot of load smashing into to the bottom into receiving positions here, where it tends to get a little stretchy, the knee will allow that stretch rather than being used to kind of prepping half extension here and not be able to get those end ranges kind of spreading apart on those knees. So long story short, let's come down into it. So I'm gonna start here, and this is like the easiest stretch in the whole entire world. Now I'm just gonna be up on my tippy toes here, and possibly if you're one of those potentials, we're gonna feel a big time stretch in the front of the knee right off the bat, and that's okay. And if a lot of us experience a little bit of pain, just kind of back off a little bit and kind of knead yourself into it as the tendons really start to stretch over the top of that knee as I really start to extend those suckers. So what you can do is you can kind of start rocking yourself into those real big tight kind of end ranges here, right? And as I get more and more comfortable, I kind of stay in this big kind of forward rocking as I'm leaning back to really force that knee to close, right? And stretch the front of that knee as much as possible. So once I get comfortable, I can kind of take, 5 seconds here, 5 seconds pushing forward, as much as you need. And that's the big thing, is being kind of aware of your own potentials as far as the pain threshold or the stiffness of those tendons. So let's just say I've been here for a while. I can really hang out with my knees pushed forward, right? Now I can kind of independently, because most of us either get tendonitis on the left or right side a little bit more than the other. So I can kind of press myself down into that knee, kind of get a little bit of my own body weight, a little extra oomph, kind of pulling that knee even more apart. And then I go to the other side, create a little rocking motion, bring my knees together, push forward, open them up, push forward, try and get that whole entire region on the front of that patella to open and get as stretched out and flexible as possible. So once you're done, I want you to kind of stand up. Oh, you're gonna feel like you're 80 years old, kind of letting come up nice and easy, letting those knees kind of get back in resting position. They're not gonna like it too much because they're used to being super stretched out. So you can kind of repeat these a couple times coming through, and you're gonna notice it's gonna get easier and easier. And once you start into your kind of warm-ups and getting into heavier load, that knee will be kind of more accepting of that stretch and be less prone to be kind of heated up and get into those tendinitis, those kind of inflamed states so quickly. So super duper easy stretch. Bring yourself down side to side, smashing all around, but really force that knee into big time extension, and it helps like crazy. So another quick tip for you guys for all your squats and smashings. Till next time.